Good evening. Welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy, what's today? Wednesday. That's it. Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's been an interesting day. I'm like keyed up and exhausted at the same time. But we'll try and trade some tonight and see what we can find. How you doing tonight, Vincent? Got some news and exciting announcements coming up here in a bit after we check out the markets. We just had a big flush down because of some Ukraine news. Apparently, our Secretary of State thinks Russia's going to invade tonight and invade Ukraine. So that was this big candle here, flushed down 50 points, pulled back, but then you see it went down. So it'd be interesting to see how far down we go if that invasion does happen. Hey, let's do this. How you doing? You can see we basically fell most of the day. Let me go to the 5-minute chart. By the way, for those subscribed, if anyone's here subscribed and was getting notifications about me going live earlier today, I apologize for that. I was doing some testing and some stuff, which we'll talk about here in a minute, or in a few minutes after we check the markets for the day. You see the markets kind of consolidated up until mid-European session and then started dropping, and it dropped considerably for the day. It dropped to about 600 points from the very top. ES, of course, did the same. Big drop. Copper also did the same. You can see there. Gold. Gold likes the chaos. Gold goes up in chaos. Still going up now, you can see. UltraBond usually likes chaos too, but I think that was coming down today. Usually the indices are coming down. The UltraBond's going up, but the UltraBond grinded downward as well. Anybody trade this morning? And if so, how did you do? By the way, full disclosure, as I said, I'll only be taking trades on the trader career path while on stream. I realize that there's 2 days a week that I don't stream for any part of the trading day, and that's Sunday and the Monday and Tuesday and the Wednesday. So I took one trade and with one micro for $10 today just to mark off a day. Excellent job, Austin. Glad to hear that. And welcome. I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm talking fast and like I said, I'm keyed up. Seems like I've been moving and doing a whole bunch of stuff all at once for like all day long today. And natural gases came down, came up. So that's the day in review. Glad to have you. Glad you're here, Austin. So now this is where we sit. Probably should have a short bias. Market does not like the Ukraine FUD. Things have calmed down since that big move down 10 minutes ago. Hey Dan, how you doing? So, excellent job, Vincent. Excellent. Yeah, I didn't. I took a loss today, and only because I did some stupid stuff early in the morning on it, and then I started getting busy with other stuff and never really had a chance to get it back when it was in that big move down. 13,434. Yeah, it's kind of consolidating there. Yeah, just need Putin to sneeze and it'll go down another 50 points. So everyone, I'll talk about this throughout the evening as we have a chance. It seems like we're a little bit sideways now up until probably the top of the hour. I mentioned this a little bit on stream the other day, but I got approached a few days ago by a new streaming platform. Let me bring that up. If I can find it. There we go. Somewhere here. There we go. It's called ShareVision. They're trying to become the YouTube of like finance and trading videos. Hey, Taurus. And as you can see, I've created a channel there. It's called ShareVision. There's a link in the video description below. And now, so here's the thing. It's supposed to be that I could stream to ShareVision and YouTube at the same time, and Twitch. But, it's all set up. It's supposed to work. But when I tried it today, when I was testing it out, YouTube kept flagging my videos and saying it violated their terms of service. So apparently I can't trade to both at the same time. So, now, the reason I'm interested in streaming to ShareVision is they're willing to pay me. They came to me and said, we're willing to pay you to stream. So, I don't want to kill my YouTube following, obviously. But I also want to be able to get in on this payment thing because that could, it could really be a big help for me in my current financial situation. So it looks like I'm going to be doubling my streaming schedule. How much of Ox can you all stand? I'm basically going to stream the nights and the days here that I don't already stream on YouTube. So like ShareVision, I'll be streaming Sunday night, Monday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Thursday night. Well, it's more like 6 hours a day. Honestly, I mean, the stream on ShareVision only needs to go an hour for me to get paid for it. But I mean, I won't. I mean, I'll probably do. It might be like the evening streams when they get really boring. I might cut them early. But this is a great opportunity for me that I don't want to throw away. So I don't know how much Ox you can stand. But in order for me to get paid, I do need 30 followers, and I need to get 30 views for each stream. So I hope some of you will decide to join ShareVision and follow me there on the days and nights I'm not streaming on YouTube. This is, it really is something that could be significant for me in my current, situation money-wise. Austin, that's that thought did cross my mind. My only concern by that is I'm not sure. When I built this computer, the one thing I went cheap on was the video card, so I'm not sure how the video card would handle that. It's a 1060, and I honestly, I don't know much about video cards, so I don't know what a 1060 can handle and what it can't. I mean, I could test that. I also don't know if you could have a mic um going live to both. Well, I mean, my PC besides the video card could definitely handle it. I built a monster PC. It's a i9 with 64 gigabytes of RAM. But I went cheap on the video card because, well, at that time I wasn't streaming and I wasn't a gamer. I'm not a gamer, so I thought, hey, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to pay big money for a video card. Walter, I will probably stream tomorrow night on ShareVision. I plan on trying to pump out a quick video for the YouTube channel about this after we're done with the stream. Well, I guess I should be watching the markets here too. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, there's nothing going on. But like I said, the link is in the video description below if you guys want to join and follow me. But yeah, so I don't know how much ox y'all can stand, but if you want to follow me over there, I would definitely appreciate it. And join me when I'm streaming there. I'll try to build up the followings for both places, and I mean, I'll be open. They're offering me $50 for each stream, so that means I can pull in 300 a week for streaming, and that is, I mean, as sad as it is, that is really for me in the situation I'm in now. That's very significant. Let's do this. You do know how much video cards are right now, at least until Ethereum changes its thing from proof of work to proof of stake or whatever that is. I mean, I can test possibly those setup. Now, I will say this: when I tried to test things today by going live on YouTube and stuff, people got upset. I lost 4 followers on YouTube. So now the video card prices should be crashing here in the next couple months because supposedly Ethereum is no longer going to be mineable. Yeah, so I mean, I'll try this for now. And if I mean, I gotta. I mean, they advertise that you can stream with Twitch and YouTube. So I gotta think there's somebody doing it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Though I will say that the other issue, they use the same software I use to stream to YouTube and Twitch now, called Restream. But they didn't integrate their Restream chat, which is what allows you guys to see what people on Twitch say and what allows people on Twitch to see what you guys say, and I can see it all in chat. So I would have to be running 2 separate chats as well. And look at NASDAQ continuing to head down here. Big move down, 22-point candle. We're now down to 13,380. We probably should check, see if we have any major supports anytime in the last 3 months here, or I don't remember how long ago we were down this low. Wow, I was kidding, but it really... Looks like here. No, that's still not... Well, no. That's the low of the day. Holy crap, guys. When were we this low before? Back in January. I just ran out of 5 minute. I guess I should have just went to a daily chart. That would have made sense, huh? There we go. You can tell I'm keyed up. I didn't think about going to a daily chart. So here's where we're at. Last time we were here was May. Holy crap! Wow. So yeah, we're now I'm seeing May here. May 24th Hit a low of 13,356. Wow, quite the fall. Okay, I need to take a deep breath and kind of chill. So anyway, I was spending the day testing this stuff, trying to get that to work, all the while doing a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Trying to trade, trying to earn money regularly. So anyway, folks, for now until I can see if I can fix this or if there is a way to stream to both simultaneously, I'm going to be streaming a lot. And I don't mind streaming a lot. I just don't want to oversaturate myself where you all get tired of me and move on. Oh, wow. Okay, so why 11,982? Is that a fib thing or is that something from far back as support or why did you pick that number? Okay. Okay, deep breath. Let's try and find something to trade. Now, if this keeps going down all night, that's going to kind of kill the TCP because I need an entry and I don't want to just jump in to reverse on me. I tried that earlier today. Go to Twitter and see what kind of headlines we're seeing. I'll check that signal here in a minute. Gold. Gold. Gold came up. Big candles. We're seeing very big candles right now. I'm not sure why I just talked like Forrest Gump. Big candles. Hello, Trader Lincoln Mitchell. ES to 41.89. Nice. That'll be a nice 2-point move. Hello, Shane. Welcome. I don't think I've seen your name before. Hello, James. Hey, James. I got a winning trade today on lean hogs. Doing good. Thank you for joining me. I'm seeing new names that I don't recognize, so glad to have you here. Days to my goal on the TCP. Is that what you're asking about, Shane? I think I'm on day 7. Good question. Let's look. That whole Sunday through Tuesday being one day thing threw me off. Browser's that. There we go. Yeah, today is day 7. You see, I'm only at 126 bucks, so I need to be averaging about $200 a day to get there by the end of the 15 days. Hopefully. Oops. But I won't try to force it if it's, cool. Slow but sure. I've been a little bit green each day the last few days after getting to a little bit of a hole, so. Well, just remember, I mean, it's good to, get that, try and get it in the minimum amount of time, but, don't force it where you end up making bad trades and put yourself going backwards. NQ right now with all this going on, which is the only thing I'm trading in the TCP, and potentially gold, but I don't like the way gold's moving, so just MNQ right now. It's a little hard to trade. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I think you could just go short and you'll be okay, but I mean, obviously I could have just went short all day today, but I wasn't on stream, so yeah, I'm trading micros. Oh, and by the way, this whole Vision Share, is that the right name? I keep getting it wrong. Share Vision, sorry. Um, I'll still keep the TCP YouTube exclusive. I don't have the money to buy another TCP to do on Share Vision, but maybe it'll be something in the future. By the way, folks, if anyone's doing earn the trade in multiple accounts, we found out today that they reduced the amount of funded accounts you can have from 5 to 3. And they did it unannounced, which really upsets me because this is stuff that they should be announcing. But yeah, now they ever since they announced multiple accounts were allowed. Like I think it was back in November, December. It went from 2 to 5 to 3 to 5 back to 3. They need to decide what they're going to do and stick with it. But I know I believe it was yesterday, Vincent asked me how many accounts, and I said 5. And that turns out to be wrong. They just changed it without announcing it. Hello, Helen. It's weird because I do trust the company. It's just, and I guarantee you that there is internal discussion going on between people about this weird lack of communication on different things like that. I honestly believe it's not a trust situation. It's just that, for lack of a better term, ineptitude in the whole communication. I mean, they communicated it to their support reps because that's how I found out about it. Someone on Discord mentioned it, that they talked to a support rep. I really believe as a company, Earn to Trade is one of the most trustworthy. The fact that they actually put you on live accounts and don't keep you on SIM like every other account besides Top Step. I mean, like every other firm besides Top Step. I've seen nothing to not trust them. And if I did, and honestly, I'm the type of person that if I don't trust a company, I'm definitely not going to recommend them. I don't want to lead anyone to failure. So if I had any suspicions, and I'm a mod on the Discord, it's an unpaid position, so it's not like I have any major loyalty to the company to be saying this, but I also have a little bit more understanding of what's going on in behind the scenes. So yeah, if I saw any red flags, I would immediately be the first one screaming at the top of my lungs. It just seems like they're indecisive. I think it's just they're too reactionary, and they might rush plans and then decide to change things, and they don't realize how that affects things. But yeah, I let it be known that here I am giving out bad information, and that makes me look bad. So yeah, they know that I'm not happy, and there's other people not happy with how this was handled, and you know. Oh, uh, ooh, sorry to hear that, Lincoln. That you got stopped out, I assume. Austin, we were just talking about earn the trades, indecisiveness with the amount of accounts you're allowed to have. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Misunderstood. Excellent. I'm hoping things improve because I'm sure they're getting tired of hearing me complain. Because I am very verbal when I feel that things are not being done right. Put it that way. What made me want to start streaming? Good question. Well, this all started because I feel that trading is a good opportunity, and um, if you ever heard of a subreddit called Beer Money, it's where people will post about finding other ways to make money online and all that. And I'm kind of Reddit famous on that sub. I do a monthly post there of my earnings that gets like 20,000 views. But the whole earning money from apps and stuff is getting harder. So I decided that I thought, other people might be interested in getting into trading. And I wanted to find some education for people to see if they might want to, free education. And, I was mentioning, I was asking people on the Earn to Trade Discord if they knew of any good free education all in one place, because there's, you can get stuff that's scattered. And Earn to Trade actually approached me with their crash course, which is, they were selling for like $200, and they said I can give it away free. So if I became an affiliate, and I just thought streaming might be a way to show people, what's being done. They can compare with what they're seeing in the course materials. And I never thought I'll be a streamer. Honestly, I'm an introvert, but this has become very comfortable for me. So I really enjoy it, and I'm hoping to help. We've created a nice little community here, a lot of regulars here now, and we all are supporting one another. Seeing this, each day the channel's been really growing, and I'm just enjoying it. had people tell me that I should stop streaming, saying that I'm never going to get funded as long as I'm streaming because I can't concentrate it well enough. But I disagree with that. I think I might actually concentrate a little better when I am streaming. Oh, good job, Lincoln. So about 2.5 points. Missed that short signal there on gold. I think I was jabbering. So maybe I should stop streaming because I wasn't paying attention. No. Good job, Lincoln. $371. A good goal. Low of this most recent move is 375. Remember, if you're here from YouTube, I appreciate it if you can smash that like button for me. Eh. I mean, I do get alerts. You know, I try and follow. I mean, the alerts you see, the buys and sells, are my first line of notification. And then I compare where I'm at in the chart and look at from there and stuff. So and the alerts pop up on the screen. So I mean, I at least have that to grab my attention. And the fact that I don't just stick with one asset. So if I miss a signal on one, you know, I'm looking at copper, Nasdaq, gold, UltraBond, ES, and crude. With I have natural gas down here, but I've never taken a trade in it, and I occasionally take a trade in the Russell. NQ's sending that signal there. Big move down. 38 points. Well down. Into the Bollinger Band, it looks like. Whenever I see a big candle like that, I expect it to reverse a little bit before it continues going down. But we're going to get ready. I have the chart up. There's my Ninja Trader chart. Yes, it has. I'm going to take the short here on MNQ. 15-point stop on 2 MNQs. Hoping it stays back below that prior resistance. There it goes. Got in late by like 4 points. This is on the... Oops, it's on the Gauntlet account, not on the TCP. Crap. Forgot to switch it over. Problem running 2 accounts. Excellent job, Austin. Great job. This is going to stop me out. I should have waited until I'd seen if this was going to... I always tell myself, big move like that, it's going to reverse for a few candles before continuing heading down. And I didn't listen to myself again. I didn't let the market ebb and flow. So stopped out there. See if it comes back down. That was an unforced error on my part. It stopped me out at, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't like running more than a 50. I try not on the TC. Now I was on the Gauntlet account accidentally, so maybe I should have widened my stop. But I don't like with the tight parameters on the TCP. Yep, see, it stopped me out. It's coming back down. That's one thing I need to figure out, because half my trades I end up stopping out and coming back down, but I mean, I don't like running more than a 15-point stop. The goal on the TCP is not to lose more than $60 in a trade on these first 25K legs. Just because, you know, the daily loss limit's 550. The drawdown is 1100. Honestly, I've probably brought up the Dungeon. I don't even know how to pronounce that right. Dungeon channels. I probably have had it up at one point. I do got to get better at looking at price channels, looking at point of control and all that. Awesome, Vincent. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Gold sent this long signal here, but I'm expecting a bounce here. Thank you. Let's do this. There's a lot of weird sounding indicators, you know, Ikimochu cloud and Donchian channels. So yeah, I got stopped out and then it went down more. So obviously a wider stop there was the name of the game. I have thought about going with one micro with like a 25-point stop with a 50-point profit target, which would be appropriate for nights like this. Because I mean, let's face it, this is not a normal night. Normal night, I can be nailing 15 points. But so far, if we chart this out off these signals, that one would have went a full 34. So 30 points would have won there. Hold on, let me move the stop. 30 by 15. Oh, 14, it's close enough. 30 would have been there. I just need to be trading earlier. This one I probably wouldn't have taken because it finished below the third band, but we can see that would have stopped us out. That's why I wouldn't have taken that. This one I would have liked, and I think this one would have worked. Yep. Would not have taken this long here going against the trend or against the downtrending SMA line. And honestly, if I had gotten in on this signal here, instead of waiting to get in, if I hadn't hesitated, oh, actually, well, let's see, hold on. 69 up to 83. Yeah, if I had gotten in right at the beginning of this candle, it would not have stopped me out at 15. But because I got in late, it did stop me out. So following the signals here, you know, if I jumped, even if I jumped in that one, I should be 4-1. But, you know. They probably do. Yeah, Vincent. I mean, I admit, the 25K you start off with is a little daunting. People are already trying to convince them to do one that starts at 50K. But I think it really does help make a more disciplined trader. I mean, I know I trade the career path much differently than I trade the gauntlet. I'm watching, kind of trying to watch Twitter to see if any more news pops. Up 4 seconds ago, breaking news: U.S. will double its security, diplomatic, and humanitarian assistance to Ukraine. Oh, no, this is something interesting if anyone does agriculture. Wheat prices continue to surge past 9-year high. Again, amid concerns, two of the world's biggest exporters, Russia and Ukraine, are on the verge of war. Let's do this. Once you pass the 25K, you no longer have to pay a monthly fee. Once you pass the 25K, you are in a funded account. With the trader career path. You're then progressing on funded accounts. And once you reach the profit target on the funded 25K, you move up to the 50K. I'm just watching Twitter with the search term Ukraine. No, you just got to pass the 25K. I really need to do a video about the trader career path with better explanations. Actually, I think Canadian futures trader is working on one of those. Not sure. Austin, yes. If you do live sim for the first 25K funded, you don't have to pay data then. But once you're on the actual live account, then yes, you do need to pay your own data fees. Vincent, the consistency rules only for the first the 25K evaluation. After that, there's no more consistency rule. But yeah, once you get to the 50K where you're on the actual live account, you do got to pay $105 a month data fee for each exchange you want to trade. Who are you gonna call? 5, 4, 2. I'm absolutely disappointed that no one's typed Ghostbusters yet. Crude sending a signal. Looks like it was trying to come back down. Signal went away. Um, I didn't know E2T had a phone number. Um, Taurus. Well, if I become when I become if I there I go, trying to speak faster than I can think. If I get funded in the TCP, I'll probably just stick to trading the Nasdaq for the 25K funded part and probably the 50K funded part, And after that, if I'm making that much money, so on and so forth, and funded, then I'll see about adding assets. Sadly, it's going to be a while before I have to worry about the whole funded in the Gauntlet account. But when I get that far, the Gauntlet account, live sim, you don't have to pay data. So I'll be able to rack up $4,000, and I can pay for 500, $400 in data then if I want to. Okay. Okay, you confused me. I was like, how do you know a number and I don't know? So we are getting a long signal here in the indices, but we're going against the trend with that, so I'm not trusting it. Right now I definitely do have a short bias. Copper though, that's an interesting long right there. Had a little bit of a pullback back below the SMA, now up. We're gonna grab copper as soon as I find the copper chart. I swear I lose time. There we go. There's my copper chart. Gauntlet account. Taking the long there. We're filled. 8 tick stop, 16 tick profit target. UltraBond, I ignore in the evening, although it has some volume right now. Of course, copper reverses by 3 ticks. Every move I've made in the Gauntlet account in the last couple of days have been wrong. So, oh, there we go. Up 2 ticks on copper. Nope, back down break even. Let's look at resistance and support. Nothing major there. So watching copper in here, just break even for now. Hopefully it has some more oomph to it. You see a move up, grindy move up here, just a little bit of a pullback. Gives me hope that it wants to continue up. But it could be due to come back down because this was a pretty big move up. Down 3 ticks. Seems like it wants to curl back down to the SMA. Right now my stop's sitting right on the SMA. Make this bigger. There we go. Things are kind of taking a breath here at the minute, for the minute, but it's coming down to stop me out. Okay, stopped out. $100 loss on copper. Yep. Nothing nothing I'm doing on the Gauntlet right now is going right. So we'll wait for the next entry. on something. Maybe I should just stick to hogs. So I just started trading lean hogs thanks to James. He was in here earlier. I don't think he's still in here. But look at this chart again today on lean hogs. Yeah, I used to joke about trading corn. I looked at it a couple. I think I've taken a couple trades on it in time. Agriculture gets overlooked, but it actually, it can do some decent stuff. But if we look at these signals on hogs, of all things, hogs. Let's check what these UltraBond. So I'm gonna show you the stats on this from today. Because I only took one trade on it, and I should have taken more, but I got wrapped up in vision share or share vision, whatever. So look at this. This got a little grindy here. Grindy. Oh wait, that's the wrong direction. This one, I wouldn't have taken that one, but I might have taken that one. So we'll consider that a loss there, and a win here. So look at this. That one wouldn't have quite got to the 16 ticks or 4 points on hogs. Win, loss, win, 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 win. I might not have taken that one, but look at that. So one, maybe if I taken one other bad single, 2 losses, and like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. And that's how it's been the last couple weeks. Look at this. I think I did this yesterday, so you're probably seeing a repeat if you've been here before. Win, 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 win. It's like the winning percentage last week would have been like 80% at a 2-to-1 reward to risk. So it's been insane. James, mentioned this to me, and so I started watching it now. So if you ever want something different to trade during the day, hogs does usually have like a two tick spread. So you want to try and, instead of marketing and doing a limit order on the bid or ask. So copper, again, pull back just enough to stop me out, continue going. Maybe I just need to stop using stops. And yes, I'm kidding. Taurus, is this going to continue to go up? We did get a long signal here, and I said I expected it to bounce. It kind of bounced. Bounced down. Now it's trying to get back above this level. I think we want to see it get back above 423. Oh yeah, VWAP. I have that on here. It just causes shrinkage. About the 13,440. Sorry. I think I just burped in your guys' ears. I apologize for that. I do try to mute in time, but all the time I didn't. Cold? What do you mean? Oh, good. I do thank everyone for joining me tonight. Hey, Ace. So far I've taken 2 losses. You missed me talking about. I can't remember the name of it each time. You think I would remember it now. You missed me talking about share vision, and you've missed me talking about hogs. Austin, nothing moves like NQ. um, no, they're not real. They're not like really volatile. You can see. I mean, you can see by the chart here. It's kind of it's kind of smooth. Up, down. But Ace, I'm gonna be doubling my stream schedule. Basically all ox all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming on another platform for different when I'm not on YouTube. It's called. Why can't I remember what it's called? Share Vision. It's a streaming platform just for trading and finance stuff, and they're paying me to stream. It was supposed to work where I could stream to YouTube and share Vision Share at the same time, but when I tested it earlier today, YouTube kept shutting me down. So I don't want to give up YouTube. Obviously, I'm not going to give up what I build here. Taurus, yes, I plan on streaming forever. No, I mean I have no. Yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming for as long as you guys will have me until I start seeing I don't get any. Everyone gets tired of me. Okay, Austin. I'm glad you were able to join me tonight. If you're on in the morning, I do have a stream in the morning on YouTube. Then I'll have a stream on. I still can't remember. Stream on Share Vision tomorrow night, and a stream on YouTube Friday morning. We're about 13 minutes until the top of the hour. We might see some increased volatility as the last of the Asian markets come online. Crude's popping up there with a long signal. See if it gets back above 93.11. It's been ranging. After that, the next high is 34. So that gives me the space I want. When I enter crude, I look for 16 to 20 ticks. For now, it's pulling back again. But yep, I'm in this streaming thing for the long haul. There's NQ moving up. Broke that resistance. Has about 18 points before VWAP. Let's double dip. I'm going to buy market on NQ. Chart there. And we're going to watch crude. Send a long signal. Crap, I missed crude. So I don't like the chase. I'm going to hope this NQ works out. That is a gauntlet trade. I mean, I'm sorry, that is a TCP trade. Right back down. 10 seconds to go on this candle. Hopefully next candle will be green. Didn't take really notice of where we were with the Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands need to bend for me, but I think this is... I looked at VWAP there and thinking we were going back up to VWAP, but it's going to come stop me down out. Again, it was a big green candle. I should have waited for this pullback. Whenever you see a big candle like that after a bunch of small candles, you're usually going to see a pullback afterwards. Trading like crap tonight, I really think I'm not focused as well as I should be because of the day I had. See if the market gives me a mulligan here and maybe comes back up for me. Yeah, maybe. I did say, let's see, what's VWAP at? VWAP is right at 13,440. Nice. Big green candle up to VWAP. We'll see if it can break through. Good call, Taurus. Very good call. Stops moving up with it. Very good trade here. And I gave up on it. I thought it was dead. Just hit our target. We cashed out on one. Other one's trailing. Wow, look at that move up. Big move up. Okay, trailing stop took us out of that trade. Boom, yeah. Give that a cha-ching. And let's look at the stats. Stats. $140 trade, guys. $140 on 2 micros. There's my stats. $140 up on the TCP, 256 down on the gauntlet again. I can't do anything right on the gauntlet right now. Absolutely nothing. Everything I touch on the gauntlet just goes wrong, but the TCP is doing well. So about 142, 280, 420. About a quarter of the way, a little more than a quarter of the way to the max profit we can make in one day on the TCP. Hopefully that'll update there soon. And look in the top right corner, it shows you my stats on the TCP, but is not yet updated with that trade. There it is. Is 216 the right amount? No. That's still not right. It has, thank you, gentlemen. That bounced, so I got out what I could out of it, and that trailing stop got me out, and that worked out really well. And now it's hanging right on that VWAP. VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. Now, Crude also, I should have jumped on Crude there. I didn't want to chase because this was already, we're already well into that candle. That would have definitely worked. I could have done two good trades at once there. But hey. Okay, now the TCP account has updated. We're now $263.46 in profit. That's after commissions. Moving on up. So we need 1750. So now we need less than 1500 total for the profit target. Yeah, Vincent, 525 is the max. What the where it's showing the stats in the TCP? Is that what you mean, Taurus? It's all done in Streamlabs OBS. You gotta kind of like make all the little windows fit. So that's its own separate window, and I shrunk the window down in my browser to very small, so it fits there. Then grab two graphics, and then the trading view window. I keep learning more tips and tricks with Streamlabs. I can really start doing fancy stuff once I can afford to buy the paid version, and once I have more time. NQ sending a signal? What signal did it send? Oh. It's going to reverse down here. I believe. We kind of already did. It's above the Bollinger on the RSI. It usually means a pullback, and we have seen that pullback somewhat here. During that run up, the UltraBond came down. That would have also been a decent trade. Gold's kind of topsy-turvy here, though. So we saw a high there on that move of 13,466. Which if we look, let's see here. Let's draw this out. Boom. Oops. You can see it was right around the area it was consolidating all the way back here and finally broke down. That, when I say finally broke down, this was a news breakdown, but it was consolidating right before the news. I guess it was kind of waiting until Putin did something. NQ is back now to the SMA line. The other thing I did like about, that trade that I just did is I didn't rely just on the signal. Like I saw it break that resistance and I just quickly jumped in. I like the signals, I like indicators, but I still want to continue developing my trading skills that rely on the price action that's happening as well. Now we wait for our next opportunity. Would like to get a nice win on the gauntlet. I really need to turn that around. But I won't complain if we just keep scoring wins on the TCP. So now we're kind of just taking another breath. Chart out some of these signals and see how they would have done. This one would have been a great signal on crude. Wouldn't have taken that one. Probably, well, I don't know, maybe. Silver. Obviously, this would have been a great. That would have went 30 ticks. Weird candle right there. Two weird candles in a row would mean I probably wouldn't have taken that. Went up 13 ticks. This was a good long here. Obviously. Would not have taken that short there. Not in that squeeze and the fact that it really didn't have any volume there. Signals are good as long as you know how to read them in the price action. Still working on it. NQ. NQ, the short signal. Don't like it where it's at though. It's consolidating. Watching and waiting. NQ. So we are NQ's trying to come down here. ES as well. I just don't like where the action's at. We have this uptrending. We're still uptrending on the SMA. Still uptrending on the band. Still expecting a bounce here. This is where I'm not going to take this signal. It could prove me wrong, but it's kind of a. I mean, oh, there's the bounce. Oh, Vincent, I didn't ask. You said your profit earlier today. Was that profit on the TCP or is that on your other account? Yep, I should have taken that signal. Crap. 420 now down to 94. That's already 26 points bouncing there. I don't know. Still expecting a bounce here. But you don't always get a bounce when you expect him. Okay. That's what I figured, but I just thought I'd ask because it just occurred to me. Gold and NASDAQ and copper and crude all happening at the same time. I smell Ukraine. Russian military leaders have gone to their command center. Whoever was the new YouTube subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing if you're still here. Seeing the numbers going up one, I appreciate that. And for those of you who have followed me on ShareVision, I appreciate that as well. Gold little dip down, but we kind of sideways here on gold. Came up nicely here, dip, up, dip, up, dip, up. There's the bounce I expected on NQ, but it did come down 26 points before it bounced. Just went against my trading plan to get in there. Now, here it's coming back down again. Has room to roam all the way back down before the next. Well, this was a consolidation area here. So, but that's what kind of where we're at now. What was the low of the 86? Well, the low of this was 96, 94. Gets below there, then it does definitely have room to roam down to the 60s. Might jump in there. Have my MNQ chart on. They're ready. See, the SMA line has kind of started curling downward as well. Gold is a long signal here, but we've been grindy. We would get back above that 16.7. Everybody got so quiet. Sitting, watching, waiting, hoping. Gold again, kind of trying to convince me it's going up. We shall get a gold shot. And see. I'll keep it off screen here until I'm ready. Sideways on the NQ. What's Kappa doing? Copper looks like it wants to head down as well. It came down here, curled back up, and moving down. Point green candle there on NQ. Correction. 21 point candle there on NQ. If it bounces here, it's an interesting move up. So, I mean, this was a 15-point candle back here. So we're seeing big green candles and then grindy red candles. Red candle back down. Crude. Buy signal back up. Previous high of this move over here was 37. It's sitting at 27 now. Been interesting. I mean, it kind of came down and bounced back up. Can't tell if it wants to stay sideways here or head up. We can, at this point, we can take a chance on the gauntlet account. It's not doing well anyway. 20 seconds left to go on that candle. See green. Ooh, big green now. Big move up there on the NASDAQ and the S&P. And now that hit the Bollinger on crude, so we're waiting. NQ did send a buy signal, but I think it's going to reverse. It's right at VWAP. See crude red candle. Kind of watching both now. Juggling too. Both showing red on these 1-minute candles. I'm gonna take this crude. I'm in three ticks late, I think. I got in at 38. This candle formed at 35. We'll see. It looks like it might want to continue to head up. Meanwhile, NQ's pulling back. Keep watching NQ. I'll put that off the screen. Oh yeah, I was blocking all these signals. Good job, Brian. NQ, ES, GC. Let's see what GC's doing. Nothing impressive. Down 2 ticks on crude. So I had VWAP 2, crude. We're above VWAP. So we're down 3 ticks, 4 ticks now in this. Well, I shouldn't have jumped in there apparently. NQ pulling back down to its SMA line. Green on crude there. That's nice. Gold hanging out very tight right now. I would like to see another push up here on crude. We're down by a tick now. We were very close to being stopped. Copper. Copper showing a short signal here. Welcome back, Lincoln. Fortunately, I think we're going to have a major role in it, but I don't know. You're welcome. Crude's consolidating. Copper's still trying to convince me it wants to come down. At this point, I think I want to see it get back below 48.20. What? 48.35. It's not far away. We're back to being 4 ticks down on crude. Oh, there's copper getting it. And we just got stopped out on crude. Copper immediately pops up with the. Anyway, yeah, it got down into the bands. So that would be a trade I wouldn't have taken anyway. Now we wait. We see Nasdaq is kind of curling back down again. Came up with that big 20-point candle here and has come down now. 5 out of the 6 last 6 candles have been red. Kind of in this range between the VWAP and this area here. So, and it is a almost a 50-point range. It's just playing that range probably a little tough. Crude came down, stopped me out, and then pushed up again with the green candle. Hey, Twitch people, are you guys alive? I haven't seen a single message from people on Twitch tonight. See, Nasdaq is staying below its SMA. SMA is just slightly downtrending. I think ES is actually sent us a short signal. Nasdaq's getting ready to. Are we ready for our next move down? There's the signal. Big move down. All of a sudden, 26 points. Okay, I just jumped in on that move down. Hopefully I didn't get it. I got in late. There's my Ninja Trader. This is a TCP trade. Worried about it coming down fast like that and bouncing it. Hopefully this continues the momentum down. How late did I get in? I got in at 78. This candle opened at 85. Wow, I got in really late. Take a chance and move my stop just a bit higher. Try and give this a little bit of room. Don't like that. Hit the Bollinger Band. Crap. Yeah, getting my late entry who killed me here. Let's see if we get moved back down now. I'm thinking the same thing. I just don't know how much room I should give it. Right now it's a 22-point stop, which means I'll take an $88 loss if it comes up to the stop. Honestly, the best stop here would be at the top of this candle, but I really don't want to run like a 30-point stop. There we go. That's what I like to see. Beautiful. I love seeing red crude pop. Oh, big crude pop. And then reverse down off a Bollinger Band hit. I'm still trying to head up. And Q struggling here. Did come down, now pulling back again. Still like the looks of it though. Back in the negative. Look at the 5. I like where the 5's at on the chart. Let's look at the 15. 15 looks kind of good there. 30 looks kind of good too. 5 seconds till this candle closes. Big move down here. Yep. New candle. Profit target's all the way down at 48. Didn't really look at resistance. That's right, we really don't have any resistance. Our support, I should say. Support, sorry. Like our support's back in May of last year. Coming back up. Hanging right around my entry. Frustrated that I got in on this late by 7 or 8 points because obviously we in profit. So you're saying you expect it to go up to 13,401? Are you saying I should get out now? Kappa, what's Kappa doing? Copper's pulling back to its SMA. My stop's at 400, so if it comes up to 401, I'm taking the loss. It's an $88 loss. Ah, go back down where you belong. Crude pulling back after that big move to its SMA. Hanging through this trade. Bouncing off that, what was support earlier, now resistance. Five seconds to this candle closes. Kind of like the looks of that candle. Looks like could be a reversal back down. We are 9 points of stop. Kappa. Four green candles in a row. Now we're coming back down red. Hopefully it continues. Yeah. I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, this is going to end up stopping me out. I shouldn't have moved my stop. I should have just took the normal loss. We have here, big move up, and it's teasing me. Oh. Ah. I'm down $60 on the trade. At this point, I mean, it's it's 3 points from or 6 points from my stop. I'm out just holding hope at this point because it's only like $10 more if it stops me out. Seven green candles in a row. Stop me out. That sucked. Well, now the TCP is not doing as good tonight. Still in profit. Profit's now down to $52. 9 green candles in a row. Just when you think you can rely on Vladimir Putin. Meanwhile, copper made a nice move up. A beautiful move. That would have already reached my profit target if I had taken that. Beautiful move up on copper. Yeah, copper went up 21 ticks. I do want to thank everyone for joining me this evening. We're approaching, well, we're a little after 9:30 on the East Coast. Probably stream for about another hour or so. Then remember, we're back here again tomorrow morning at 7:30 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, the maiden voyage on Vision Share. Did I get it right that time? Share Vision. Share Vision. I'll get it right. Maiden voyage on Share Vision tomorrow evening. And back on YouTube Friday morning. Got the pullback now that I was waiting for on NASDAQ. Unfortunately, it came 9 points too late. Gold grinding up nicely here. Gold's on a signal way back here, pulled back, popped through the bands, pulled back, went up big time, pulled back, now pulled back, heading up again. Definitely not the smoothest ride up. And it's only really gone 5 points to this point, but it went all the way up to 17.9, so went up 14 ticks if, got in out that signal. Okay, Lincoln, what do you mean when you say has a missing price target at 41.78? Nasdaq's back below my where I got stopped out. We are pretty quiet right now. Okay, I got you. Anyone else taking any trades this evening? You all got quiet on me. Could be when I mean the other issue is what news is going to continue to come out overnight. Another long signal on crude. We had this long signal here. You see, we pulled back, came up, pulled back, came down. Continues to seem to want to grind up. Already taken some losses on it tonight, though. Another strong move up there. These strong green candles usually tend to mean a pullback afterwards, like I keep saying. Excellent. Let's do this. So you're up about 2 points right now. So we're pulling back. That's that pullback I expected there on crude. Right back down. Oh, big move up there on the ES. I'm sorry to that last person that posted, but I A, have no idea how to pronounce your name. And B, I have no idea what you're trying to say. Kind of sideways-ish on NQ. ES hit 97 and pulled back to 91. So I probably shouldn't say anything about Putin. Big move down here on the indices. Oh, big move up on gold. Something just happened. Yeah, it was a quick 32 points down, bouncing back up. Gold popped up almost 4 points. It's pulling right back. Saw the UltraBond pump 6. Crude with a small move up, big move down on ES. Very sorry about your trade. Let's do this that you are long in. Let me go take a look at Twitter. See if something just happened. Uh, Putin is holding an address right now. Oh, Putin's formally announcing military action. Now, that's not from an official news source, but government websites in the Ukraine are now under attack. My God, I become a newscaster. NQ. I don't know what to jump on here, honestly. I don't know how to play this. I mean, we're seeing red, but I don't know if this is going to reverse. We're into the Bollinger Bands. We're into the Bollinger Bands on crude. We're into the bands on gold. We're into the bands on NQ. I mean, gold's up to, I can't even see, 1923. I'm thinking I just want to go short here. Maybe not as it pops up. We're going to YOLO. Wait until 10. Well, it's too late now. I jumped in. Yep. I'm gonna get stopped out right away. That was a purely emotional move on my part. Not emotional, but FOMO. Yeah, I got stopped out and just killed all my profit on TCP for the night. Wow, big move back up 39 points. I knew that as soon as I got in, it would do that. So for anyone that was long, you can thank me. Idiotic move on my part. Now we're down $8 on TCP for the night. That was stupid. That was against my trading plan. I just thought we were going to see continued red down. I'm an idiot. That was just an idiotic move on my part. I hate it when I do that. I hate it. Yep, in a live speech, Putin has declared special military operation in Ukraine. War begins officially. And here's the thing. I mean, again, I got taken out by that large candle, which immediately came back down. There's another big time futures streamer who doesn't believe in using stops. He even wears a shirt that says no stops, and I'm totally against that strategy, obviously. But sometimes I can understand his point. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Let's do this. Yeah, trader. I mean Lincoln. Yeah, I mean I'm beating myself up. I'm getting frustrated with these 2 steps forward, 2 steps back thing that I'm doing on both of my accounts. I need to start seeing some forward progress that continues, not just constantly hanging right around zero. Copper headed down now. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to trade and how I want to trade at this point. I'm confused. Crude's heading up. Pulling back there. I mean, if I would know what time it was, almost looks like a normal morning open at 9:30. So yeah, thinking if it gets back below the low of this candle, we might be heading back short. But these big candle, I mean, this candle went up 28 points. Oh yeah, I know, and I hate that. And you know, it's stupid trading. And what I hate is the fact that that there's people watching that and thinking that that's the right way to trade and emulating that. We're gonna try again, and it's just wrong on so many levels. I don't know. See, now I'm gun shy, and that I should have jumped there. Now let's watch this nice red candle form. 34 points down. 35. We are in the band on the 5 minute, it looks like. The third band. 324. Well, very well, we got into it. It's kind of pulling back now. Pop back up there by 9 points. Next time I enter, I'm putting in a 20-point stop, but I'm doing it on 1 micro. And I'm gonna manage the trade without profit targets. Cool. Big move down. Okay, I'm in here putting a stop. 14, 24, 34. Putting a stop right here above this candle, which would be a buy, right? Buy stop. Yeah. Yes, I'm short. Hold on. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget to show my chart. I apologize. I'm short ace. There we go. That pulling back now. You got a win out of that. Yeah, 77. Yeah, good job, Lincoln. You plan on trading the morning session? I'll be here if you decide you want to stop in. Yeah, I should have jumped in with a regular NQ contract and just took 5 points. Or 10. I start streaming at 7:30 Eastern. Just 6:30 my time, and literally 30 minutes after I wake up. Come on, I want to see more red. Let me correct that. I want to see more red, but not on my P&L. Hanging right around 315 here. You know, I thought about that. Let's do this. But I don't know. Honestly, you know, if I could pick my hours to trade, I would trade overnight into the New York session and then sleep during the day. Things seem to trend more overnight. But unfortunately, I still need to do my making money stuff during the day, and that there's a lot more there during the day than overnight and whatnot. Gold just booming up. NQ not giving me what I want. Let's check gold here. Daily chart. Yeah, that's what I thought. We are, let's see. We are now higher on gold than we've been since last I'm sorry. No, yeah, over a year ago, January 6th, 2021. Is that Eastern time zone, Lincoln, that you're talking? So you don't like trading the open or New York, the New York Bell or whatever you want to call it. I always stay flat for the open, but it makes for good uh, entertainment for the streams. Seems like we're grinding down now. There we go. They're moving my stop closer. There we go. That's what I like to see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Taking it off the table there. That was a $100 winner. Oh, took it off too early. That was a $100 winner. Oh, or more. Let's check the stats. Oh, wait a minute. That deserves the cha-ching. Probably took it off too early, but I'm not upset. Let's look. Executions got in at 314, got out at 259. That's 55 points? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh, math, I hate you. 41 and 14, yeah. So if that was a 55-point winner, so $110, we're now back up $103 on the TCP. Let's see, where did I get out at? Because I'm gonna be mad at myself because I got out too early. Got out at 259. Yeah, I got out way too early. Oh man, that could have been a 100-point trade. That's frustrating, but I'm happy. I'm happy it's green. Gold just hit 1930. Treasuries are heading wild. They're up to 180, back up to 183. Crude nearing 95. Russell down to almost down to 1900. S&P down to 4146. Nasdaq's into its band on the RSI. Going back to Twitter. Did not come on tonight expecting to be broadcasting the start of war. Live Russia airstrikes Ukraine. Russia is hitting Ukraine with airstrikes. War has officially started. A big pullback there on gold. A little bit of a bounce here on the NQ. Yeah, that was, I mean, oh yeah, I mean, I'm happy with, I can never be unhappy with a $100 trade. It's just, 100 points is a trade you dream of. Wow, big move down on gold after that big move up. Oh, great job, Vincent. Just saw that. Excellent job. So, real quick here, back up to being $218 in profit on the TCP for the entire TCP. 103 on the day, not including commissions, so probably about 95. Oh, Vincent, did you remember to contact Earn a Trade support and ask for live commissions? Another move down here, 33 points on this candle. Copper, I should have taken that short. That's falling hard. Uh, no, $1.66 round trip for ES or MES. I mean, yeah, if you don't ask for live commissions, then it's $4.04 round trip. With live commissions, MES and MNQ is $1.66 round trip. It's a wild night. I think all night's going to be wild, Ace. I mean, it's sad the reason it's wild. I hate this. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. But bombs going off in Kiev. Copper pullback here. Vincent, what platform do you trade on? And just an FYI, when dealing with earn to trade support, I would always use their live chat versus email. The market seems to be taking a breath now, digesting the news. Down to 250. Yeah, 250. My eyes playing tricks on me there. I couldn't tell if it was 50 or 90. So let's look at the daily troops. Hit a daily chart on gold instead. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, daily chart on NASDAQ. Ooh, daily chart on NASDAQ looks ugly because of my drawings. But yeah, May 19th. Think we're gonna get down below 13,000, guys? On NQ. UltraBond kind of pulling back. Gold coming back up. Crude over 95 now. I think we hit 96 a couple days ago. Okay. So say I know how to check what your commission was in NinjaTrader and in RTrader Pro. I don't know how to check Finamark because I used it once and hated it. long signal on gold. It's back above its its high for the last 13 months. Big move up there. I didn't react in time. That would have been a great trade. Pull back there if they hit the Bollinger Band. Pull back here, copper. Try to get back below the SMA here. Sending a signal. The SMA is kind of flat. By the way, in case anyone's wondering, Bitcoin also crashed down to 35,000. And Shiba Inu has also crashed, which means my $20 is now like 18 in Shiba. Have a great night, Lincoln. Thank you. I should have grabbed that copper signal. I got to be on my toes here. Remember, folks, if you're here from YouTube, I would appreciate hitting that thumbs up button. YouTube algorithm likes that. Helps the channel grow. There's a part of me that wants to be on the Gauntlet account and jump into a regular NQ. Short. What kind of size candles are we dealing with right now? 7, 16, 12. Should be 166 because 202 would be half of 404. So that's a little bit worrisome. I think you're still getting the default commissions there. Contact earn a trade support in the morning, Vincent, just to make sure. Hello, Linux. How you doing, man? No, 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 no. That would have been bad. That was a big missed opportunity on copper. Copper just flushed down hard. Have you been lurking, Linux, or did you just get here? Glad you're recovering. That's true. Well, for anyone that missed it earlier, I'm going to fill Linux in while we have a little bit of a lull here. I'm going to be doubling the amount of streams I do Linux. I'm going to be streaming to a new platform called, I'll get this right eventually, ShareVision. It's a platform just for trading and finance related content, and they're paying me to stream. Now, originally it was supposed to be that I could stream to YouTube and Twitch and to this new platform all at once, but I tested it 4 or 5 times today, and YouTube didn't like it, and like they made my video go private and deleted it and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be streaming on that platform 5 times a week and streaming on YouTube 5 times a week at different times, keeping my regular YouTube schedule and then streaming over there on the days and nights that I don't stream to YouTube. If anyone wants to support me at the new platform at ShareVision, the link is in the video description below for my channel there. KNQ just broke below 200. I mean, I don't mind YouTube. I'm not going to ruin what I've done here, with with the what I've built here. But I also, this new platform is offering me 50 bucks a stream. So if I stream 5 or 6 times a week, that's an extra 250 to $300 a week. But I do need to get, each stream needs to have 30 views, and I need to get 30 followers on that new platform before I get monetized. But I mean, I'm hoping that I can get enough support there to get that started, because that would literally be, you know, I hate to use the word life changing, maybe not life changing, but it would really, really help my situation. That's why I'm really hoping to get some support over there. People watch me there on the nights I'm not streaming YouTube and Twitch. And days I'm not, my schedule over there would be Sunday night, Monday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and Thursday night. See, I'm kind of playing with entering NQ here. Straight up NQ on the Gauntlet account. And there I am. This is a YOLO trade, I admit that. Oh yeah. That YOLO trade worked. I think that was a $300 trade, guys. Hold on, I need to look at the stats. Give me a second. It's definitely a cha-ching worthy. Got in at 88, out at 73. Yeah, it was exactly 15 points. That was a $300 trade on regular NQ. Now, granted, it'd been nice if I had gone to 30-point profit target instead of the 15, because that candle went down 30 points. But hey, 300 is 300. Wipes away almost all my losses on the regular Gauntlet account today. I needed something good to happen in the Gauntlet account because the last couple of days have been horrible. TCP's been doing all right. We're up $218 total in TCP, $104 tonight. But the Gauntlet account, everything I've touched is turned to rust. So I needed something good to happen. I figured a little yellow there might be just what we need. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Now I kind of wish I'd done that in the TCP, but you know. I think we're going to continue to go down. I mean, honestly, I probably could go short again and get another, but I don't know if I want to tempt fate. We're at 10:30. I just don't know when, you know, this has been an exciting night. Good evening, Skogs. How are you? Ouch, what happened, Skogs? So, we see we're just bleeding out here on the indices. Gold's continuing to go up. Gold is at a 13-month high. Great job. Let's do this. Are you going to start another one, Skogs? Cool. Glad you're back in. Reminder, if you're trading micros, that you have to re-ask for live commissions once you restart. Yeah, I mean, there's a part of me that just wants to do another short on NQ here. I just don't know where bottom is. I'm just afraid at one point we're gonna hit that bottom. Let's look at the 5-minute. Let's take a look at some charts here. You know, it's kind of interesting. The 5-minute, it really doesn't look overextended. I mean, we are down below the 30 line, so we're down below the 20 line, so maybe it does. But I don't look that much. I don't really look at the RSI for that, and it's within its Bollingers. Skuggs, on earn a trade. If you're trading micros, the default commission is $4.04 round trip. But if you contact earn a trade support and ask for live commissions, it'll only be $1.66 round trip per contract. So that might be, if you're trading micros on the regular commissions, might have helped you blow up. Because you were getting charged 404 per contract per trade. $15 also well down in the bottom of the RSI. 30-minute, same thing. Everything's bottom of the RSI. Hour. I'm curious of something though. Day. This is interesting. We're very close to the Bollinger Band on the daily. And whenever it touches the Bollinger Band on the daily, you can see it almost always reverses perfectly, almost. Okay. Okay, just making sure. I know it's one of my frustration points with Earn to Trade is the fact that they don't just give the default commissions, I mean the live commissions to micros like everyone else does, and you got to ask for them. So I just make sure I'm trying to make sure everybody knows about it. A little bit of a bounce here, 22 points. It's kind of interesting when you say a little bit of a bounce. That's 22 points. Up, Brent oil, not our oil, but Brent oil hit $100 a barrel. Oh yeah, good point. Guys, let's go check out some gasoline futures. And you can see gasoline futures started off the day rocketing up. And 288 to 294. So this is a $2,000 move, and it barely looks like it. Heating oil also heading up. Our oil is at 95. Gas prices are going to go through the roof. Uh, I hate Putin. Market's kind of leveling out here, so I mean, it's not reacting to every bit of news anymore. Copper went up. It's a quarter of 11 on the East Coast. We'll probably stream for another 15 minutes. I always say unless something exciting is gonna happen, but I mean that's a possibility at any minute of the night tonight. We are. I love how I say we when it's me, but anyway, back on tomorrow morning at 7:30 Eastern, and then we'll be on the. I'll be on the new platform tomorrow night, and back on YouTube Friday morning. Oh, you weren't here for the Skogs. I'm gonna be. I was approached by a platform called. Hold up. Give me a second. I accidentally just. What was that? Oh, thank you. Give me a second. I'm not going anywhere yet. Let's do this. Like I said, we'll probably do another 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, there, I can do that. Okay, let me change this back because I accidentally hit it. There we go. Scott, I was approached the other day by a new platform called ShareVision. It's a platform for just finance and trading. Give me 1 second and I'll bring it up. It's called ShareVision. And it's just for finance and trading. Here you can see my channel, and they're gonna pay me to stream. Now, the thing is, originally, I was supposed to be able to stream simultaneously from ShareVision to YouTube and Twitch as well. But when I tested it today, YouTube didn't like it, and they immediately made my videos private and said it was a violation of terms of service. So I believe other people are doing it. I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong. I'm going to try and figure that out. But for now, I'm doubling the amount of my streams. So you know how I stream to YouTube on Monday nights, Tuesday mornings, Wednesday nights, Thursday morning, Friday morning. I'll be streaming on ShareVision Sunday nights, Monday morning, Tuesday nights, Wednesday morning, Thursday night. Yeah, I apologize for those alerts. Yeah, YouTube sent me a nasty email each time I tried. So, but they're paying me, to stream, and I can't turn that down because it's life. It'll really be a help for me in my current situation. If you want to follow me there, I really appreciate it. I do need to get 30 followers, and I need to have 30 views per stream in order to get the monetization. And as long as I can get that for each stream, it's $50 a stream. So I can get $250 a week if I stream 5 times there. The link is in the video description below. So I'm hoping I can get the 30 and the 30 views each time and start making some money off of this. Yeah, I mean, they approached me. They said they watched some of my streams and asked me if I would be interested in a partnership. So yeah, I said yeah. And of course, I thought, no problem. I can just, do, because they had no problem if you stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Their software supports it, but YouTube's blocking it. So now you have Ox 10 times a week if until you get sick of me. Seems like the markets have kind of settled out a little bit here. A little bit of a pop up here on the NQ, probably on the ES as well. Yeah, gotta think this is just there's no way I would take that long signal there, even though it probably worked. 38 to what? 44. Oh, that's ES, no wonder. Look at NQ there. Oh, the 16-point pullback, but 185, 201. Okay, that wouldn't have worked. Gold has pulled back by 5 points. 4 points. Unless we see a little bit more action here in the next 10 minutes, we'll call it for the night. I'm going to probably try and pump out a quick video for the YouTube announcing the new stream schedule and new platform before heading to bed and getting back up and streaming. You know, if I could just make $100 a stream, like I mean trading, profit $100 every stream, 10 streams a week, that's $1,000 a week. I'll be happy with that. Oh, excellent job, Skogs. Very good. Have a great night, Vincent. I'll be here in the morning. I'll be here tomorrow night. I'll be here Friday morning. Face it, you're never going to get rid of me. I might need to start trading crypto just so I can stream on Fridays and Saturdays too. UltraBond, long signal. Forex is closed on Saturdays too. Crypto's the only thing open all weekend. But I don't think there's anyone that funds crypto traders. Yeah, I think I'm right on that. Let's pull up a Forex symbol. Yeah, JPY USD. That works. That doesn't look normal. Let's try USD JPY. Yeah, it looks better. Okay, let's look at the chart. 23rd, 23rd, 22nd. This has been easier if I go into a longer time frame. 15 minutes. There we go. Okay. So 21st. Yeah, let's close the weekend. This is the 18th, and then the 18th, and this is the 21st. So yeah, Forex closes for the weekend as well. And the US dollar versus the Japanese yen is really taking a hit, it looks like. Bitcoin's down to 35,200. I've taken a little bit of a look at Forex, but it's just Forex never really caught my attention. I don't know. For one thing, you can trade Forex on futures. Like for instance, look at this is the US dollar versus the yen. Hold on. Let me find it. Yen. Okay, this is yen futures. Okay, that doesn't. Eh. A lot of times they run together. Didn't this time because it wants to prove me wrong. Oh, maybe it. Wait, hold on. That's a 15-minute chart. Let's check the 15-minute chart. I think they run exactly opposite one another. Yeah. So look at that chart. This is the yen futures 6J. And then this is the Forex chart of US dollar versus yen. They're basically the exact opposites of one another. Yeah, looks like things have settled out now. They realize war. I mean, I'd be interested to see where this is at the morning. In the morning, I would not be surprised to see us break below 13,000. But it's definitely calmed down now. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, there's almost no reason to do forex when you can basically do it on futures. It basically moves the same. I mean, this in this case it's moving opposite, but great job. Let's do this. Oh, what happened all of a sudden? Signals. Ooh, quick move down there. 25 point, 30 point candle. So we'll hang here for a couple minutes. See if we're getting another move down here. Prior low of this was 13,104. We're at 13,139. Wow. See, you know, the charts can be deceiving because this doesn't look like a 30-point gap, but it's a 30-point gap. Part of me wants to take this short. Part of me thinks it's going to reverse. There's the short again. You maybe hear my cat in the background. He's being a pain. A regular NQ chart up. I might go for another YOLO here. No, I don't like. It's kind of sideways. I don't know. We'll hang out here just for a couple more minutes. I should have just went for it. That's already down 9 points. Crap. Yep, there's the bounce I thought we might get. See if this pops back down. I want to kind of head down below that resistance if it gets there. Our support. You know, one day I'll get those right. Really, if you're expecting short, it's resistance when you think about it. But, you know. Now back up to 149. 149. Have a good night, Skogs. I'm out of here shortly, too, unless this turns around right here and I take this last trade. I'm already later than going off later than I normally am. See you in the morning if you're around, Skogs. Hang around for one or two more candles. Finishing this evening stream up $108 on the TCP. We're down about 36 on the regular account. And just trying for a quick scalp here on the NQ if it gives it to me. Bouncing. Okay. So we're gonna... That's a very scientific way of looking at it. That makes sense. Okay, I'm going to call it for tonight. I do want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. Appreciate all the support. For those of you planning on trading in the morning, I'll be here at 7:30 in the morning. You too, Linux. Hope to see you in the morning if you're around. Have a great evening, everyone. Try and stay green. Talking to you in, what, 9 hours? 8 hours? 8.5 hours. Get some sleep and let's be ready for the morning. Have a great night. Bye. Good night, Skogs. Good night. Let's do this. Bye.